Texas has been claimed to be back for a few years now, but can they actually be back now? With Texas moving in the SEC, it poses a bunch of questions. Can they out-recruit powerhouses like Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia? But if we look at the stats, I mean, the recruits don't really come from any of those states, which I think they probably could pretty soon. 64% of their roster came from Texas. In second place, we have 19% in California, which is kind of surprising. That's kind of a big drop off. But the next percentage is Louisiana with 7.3. We know LSU's there. We know a lot of SEC schools pull from there. None from Mississippi. It was looking like when I was looking through it. 6 players from Georgia, 4 players from Alabama. So I think Sarkisian can probably pull something out of there. You know, I mean, those are states with very, very talented players throughout the high school levels. But I think for the most part, if you stay in Texas, it'll probably be good. But other SEC schools will go into Texas and start pulling from there. I mean, you're already competing with A&M, but I don't think that they'll really be that much of a threat if you have success this year. I mean, if you look at Quinn Ewers, I mean, dude's balling out this season. 1,033 total yards in the air, 9 touchdowns, 64% completion rate. And as a freshman, I mean, he didn't do that bad. He was out for a few games with injuries, but he threw for 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions with a 58.1 completion rate, which, I mean, like I said, he was hurt. He was battling with injuries seemingly all year. But where Texas really pulls the attention is the NIL value. I mean, they have one of the highest NIL values of all schools in America. I mean, Texas is just, it's a huge state. They have so many small businesses, big businesses, Fortune 500. I mean, AT&T has their name plastered over the Cowboys Stadium. I mean, it's just, it's a massive opportunity to get some money in, which a lot of players are seemingly trying to get. They're trying to get paid before they even enter the league. Quinn Ewers, as of August 22nd, 2023, his NIL value is $1.2 million. So he for sure is getting paid. But what really stands out is the true 5-star recruit, Arch Manning. We all know him. We all were waiting to see where he would go. He did choose Texas, and it looks like he is going to have to sit a year or two because Quinn is only a sophomore. Arch is freshman, is redshirt sophomore. But his NIL value, same time, August 2023, is $2.9 million. And that's not, he hasn't even played a game. I mean, it's insane. Sarkisian can, if he plays his cards right, I mean, and if they make some noise this year, which I don't think they can get past Georgia this year. I mean, the defense alone, it has been the staple of the past like 5 or 6 Georgia teams. It's gonna be insane, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they fare once they enter the SEC.